A man begged for help, said he was hearing voices. The system let him walk away. 2 days later, an entire family was gone. What makes this story terrifying isn't just what happened, it's how many chances there were to stop it, how clearly the warning signs were spoken, and how silence answered every cry for help. This is not a legend. This is not a rumor. This is real life at its darkest. Before we go any further, welcome to Truth and Tales TV, the channel where we tell true stories that expose the hidden side of reality. If you're new here, subscribe now, like this video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Your support keeps this channel alive and growing. And let us hear from you in the comments. Where are you watching us from? Have you heard this story before? And what do you think this is so far? Evil, madness, or a failure of the system? Now, let's continue. In March 2004, a man named Andre Thomas was spiraling out of control. Those around him noticed the changes. His behavior became erratic. His thoughts were consumed by religion, demons, heaven, and hell. He claimed he was hearing voices and seeing visions others couldn't see. At the same time, he was abusing cold medicine heavily, which only pushed his mind further from reality. On March 5th, 2004, a friend became alarmed enough to rush Andre to a mental health clinic after he started showing violent behavior. Inside the clinic, Andre made a statement that should have triggered immediate intervention. "If y'all don't help me, I'm going to step in front of a bus." Instead of being admitted, he was told to go to an emergency room. He never went. Weeks later, on March 25th, Andre injured himself and finally appeared at Texoma Medical Center in Grayson County, Texas. There, he told hospital staff he was trying to cross into heaven. Doctors recognized the danger immediately and wanted him held for psychiatric evaluation. But under the law, they needed a judge's approval first. While they waited, Andre Thomas walked out of the hospital. No restraints, no supervision, no one stopped him. 2 days later, on March 27, 2004, Andre knocked on the door of his ex-wife, Laura Thomas. Inside the home were Laura, just 20 years old, their 4-year-old son, Andre Jr., and Laura's 1-year-old daughter, Leah. Andre believed something horrifying. He believed they were possessed. He believed demons were living inside them. He later said he thought he was freeing them and carrying out God's will. What followed devastated an entire family and shocked the nation. He came with 3 knives. Why 3? Because he later claimed he didn't want to cross-contaminate the blood. He believed they were possessed. He believed demons were living inside their bodies. He said he was freeing them. What he did to them is beyond human. So brutal their ribs were cut open. He tried to remove Laura's heart, accidentally taking part of her lung. He removed both children's hearts. Then he placed a dollar bill next to the bodies, exposing the pyramid and eye, a symbol he believed was evil and controlling him. Then, he laid beside their bodies and stabbed himself again. When he didn't die, he put their organs in his pockets and walked home. After it was over, Andre turned the violence on himself and survived. He returned home, cleaned himself, changed his clothes, and then called Laura's parents. He left a voicemail that still chills everyone who hears it. "I need y'all's help. I think I'm in hell." Andre later turned himself in and confessed. Days later, while alone in a jail cell, he quoted a Bible verse about removing the eye that causes one to sin, and acted on it. Doctors later diagnosed him with schizophrenia and ruled him mentally incompetent. After 47 days in a psychiatric hospital, he was deemed fit to stand trial. His defense pleaded insanity. The court rejected it. In March 2005, Andre Thomas was convicted of capital murder and sentenced to death. Years later, his mental deterioration continued, raising even more questions about his state of mind and the system that failed to stop the tragedy. Today, Andre Thomas remains on death row in Texas. His execution has been scheduled and postponed multiple times. This case still leaves haunting questions behind. Could this have been prevented? What happens when cries for help are ignored? And how many warning signs are too many? If stories like this matter to you, subscribe to Truth and Tales TV. We tell the stories others avoid because the truth, no matter how uncomfortable, deserves to be told. Stay with us. Click on the subscribe button now because we are back with more chilling, true stories coming on Truth and Tales TV. Don't miss out.